Hello everybody. Today we're going to speak about the speed and how to draw the graph related to the moving body. How to represent the speed graphically. Okay? As you know, we studied the speed before, and with that, the speed is a measure of how far an object moves in a given time. Okay, for example, this car is traveling at 60 miles per hour. This means the car travels 60 miles every 1 hour. Okay, the plane or this jet is traveling at 350 meters per second. This means the jet travels 350 meters every second. Okay, now the speed of an object does not depend on the direction in which they're traveling, but the velocity is the speed in a given direction. This is the difference between velocity and speed. Both of them are the same thing, but the velocity have a direction. The speed doesn't have a direction. For example, this car traveling north with velocity of 10 meters because we said north. So we specified direction or mentioned specific direction. As the car goes around the corner, the speed of the car remains constant, but the velocity changes. Okay, so this curved line, we have curve here or corner. The car changes its direction, so the velocity changes because the direction is changed, but the speed didn't change. Speed of an object can be calculated by using the equation as we studied before, distance traveled divided by time taken. So the distance traveled is measured in meters or kilometers. The time taken measured in seconds or hour. So the speed measured in meter per second or kilometer per hour. So the standard unit of speed in physics is meter per second, but other units such as kilometer per hour are more convenient when measuring the speed of vehicles like cars or bicycle or motorbike or plane because they move long distance. A train takes 100 seconds to travel 1,500 meters. What is the speed of the train? If you remember, we're going to take the distance and divide it by the time. So it will be 1500 divided by 100 equal 15 meters per second. Okay, now you remember the magical triangle. We calculate always the speed by using this triangle. Okay, so when I ask you or give you distance and time and ask you to find the speed, you just put your finger on the speed or the wanted physical quantity, then apply the relation for the other two physical quantities. Okay. A car travels at 25 meters per second for 3 minutes. How far does it travel? As we said before, we need to use distance by meter, time by second, and speed by meter per second. In this case, it gives you speed is given, time is given, but in minutes we have to convert it into seconds by multiplying by 60. Then find the distance. Distance equals speed times the time. So 25 times 180, 3 times 60 equals 180. That's why the speed, the distance will be 4,500 meters, which equals to 4.5 kilometers because 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Okay? Now, let's start answering some questions about